Batman's final showdown with the monstrous Bane. Will he be able to overcome this unstoppable behemoth, or will he be trapped in Ark M forever? Absolute Batman, Volume 1, Issue 13, Abomination, Part 5. Bruce demands to know why she's back in Gotham. She replies that Martha called her when Bruce disappeared and she came back to help. Catwoman says, "Come on, Bruce. You've been missing for months. I was worried. All right, I came to help." Batman responds, "I don't need your help." Catwoman smirks and says, "Clearly, I mean, you already got such a superstar team." Alfred regains consciousness and recognizes Selina as a notorious mercenary known as Catwoman. Catwoman wraps her whip around his neck, choking him slightly as she presses her foot against his back. "All right, look," Catwoman says, "if I'm not wanted, what's it gonna be?" Alfred warns Bruce not to trust her. She's known for having no loyalty and for doing something terrible. Bruce says coldly, "She is leaving. I don't need the advice." However, after their heated confrontation, Bruce and Selina's tension gives way to passion and they reconcile in private. The next morning, Selina sees the network of scars on Bruce's body from Ark M and asks what they did to him. But he asks her if that's what she really wants to talk about, and she admits that it isn't. He then points out that her helmet resembles black masks, but then also agrees not to talk about it either. Bruce instead invites Selina on a date. They break into an abandoned amusement park, the hideout of the Red Hood gang. Batman says they're called the Red Hood. They're an outlaw collective hacking disruption. "We had a loose connection," Catwoman replies, "and this is their cool hangout spot. So where are they?" Suddenly the Red Hood surround them. One of them steps forward and says that Batman isn't welcome. He tried to order them to stand down, and they don't take orders from anyone. Catwoman calls the Red Hood gang rude, and from her tail, which doubles as ammunition, a tail-like connection links to a machine gun that begins firing. Batman shouts, "What are you doing? They're just kids." Catwoman smirks and says, "I know, I hate kids. Relax, just catnip." The bullets she's firing are revealed to be tranquilizers. Just then, one of the Red Hoods aims a bazooka directly at Batman and Catwoman, while another Red Hood perched atop the Ferris wheel takes aim with an RPG. Batman pushes Catwoman out of the way as one of the Red Hood yells, "Fire in the hole." Batman activates the Venom in his system. Enraged, he charges at the Ferris wheel supports as just as the Red Hood fires. He shatters the base of the support, sending the wheel and the Red Hoods crashing into the sea, while the rocket misses its target. Catwoman exclaims, "What the hell was that? Are you all right?" Batman screams, "Get away from me, now!" As the Venom surges violently through Bruce Wayne's body, the Red Hood surrounds them and says he's one of the monsters their leader warned them about. Catwoman helps calm Bruce down. Batman says, "Wait, I told you to stand down because the truth is they almost broke me in a place called Ark M, where they make monsters and abominations like a man called Bane, but they didn't break me, and now I'm going to destroy him. And not just him, his bosses at Ark M. I'm going to burn it all to the ground, but I need your help." The leader of the Red Hood, Harley Quinn, steps forward and says, "Hold it. I was never sure about you. I'm still not. But if you're really talking about burning down Ark M, now you're speaking my language." She blinks a grin. "Name's Harley Quinn, leader of the Red Hood. So what's the plan?" In Ark M, Dr. Arkham and some technicians pump more venom into Bane and tell him he has reached his maximum infusion. Bane replies that soon they will have Batman as his replacement and he will finally be able to go home. Arkham asks Bane if he believes the Joker will let him go, and after a moment Bane says that he has to, trying to convince himself. A technician calls out to Arkham and shows her the news on television. Batman has hacked a broadcast and challenges Bane to a fight at the old Veterans Arena. He tells Bane that if he wins, he will go back to Ark M with him and become whatever he wants, but also says that he won't lose. In a flashback, after they confront Carmine Falcone, Selina says, "I don't know you had that in you, Wayne, but there with Falcone, I'm impressed." Bruce replies, "If the rules aren't fair, you don't play by them." Selina smiles. "Hey, look at me. This is how Waylon wins. This is how we all win." They share a kiss. Bruce made a deal with Falcone to fix the fight for Waylon Jones against Bibbo Bibowski. Later, Bruce explains the plan to Waylon. At the end of the 7, you'll last right up to the bell. That's much farther than anyone expects. Right now, you're down by the second or third round. With this, you go out with dignity, and you make enough cash to open the gym. You win. Waylon replies, voice tight. Do you know why I hired you to train me, Bruce? Skill-wise, you're mediocre at best. I hired you because you're my best friend. Guys like Bibbo and Falcone, they're running our city. I don't want to cut a deal with them. I want to beat them here in the ring with someone in my corner who believes in me. After everything we've been through, you, me, the odds we've overcome, I thought you were the person. But I guess I was wrong. You, Bruce Wayne, are fired. I'm going past the 7. I'm going to win the whole thing. Now, get out of here. I've got a fight to get ready for. At the Batcave, Selina warns Bruce not to use Venom during the fight, having seen what it does to people. But Bruce insists it's the only way he can win and that he can control it. She tells him he doesn't have to do it alone. She can help, but he refuses. Remembering what Bane did to their other friends, Bruce reminds her of a time she told him they didn't need to play by the rules if they were unfair. Selina admits she was wrong. He retorts that she hasn't gotten where she is by playing by the rules. Selina admits she didn't, but adds that Bruce is better than her. He replies that he isn't anymore and tells her that if she can't handle it, she should leave. Hurt, Selina walks out with Alfred, snarking at her not to let the door hit her on the way out. Bruce loads the Batmobile with a cooler of raw meat, and before he leaves, Alfred warns him that to win, he would need to bury the man he was and become the monster he needs to be. Bruce drives through the sewers to the arena, and Waylon rises from the water to watch him as he passes. Next, Absolute Batman, Volume 1, Issue 14, Abomination, Part 6.